So let's go with the first customization possibility, which is B1UP. So when do we need to think about B1UP when we get a requirement from the customer? Basically, with all which is related to menus, dashboards, macros, fields. Where can we find it? Normally in the SAP Business One desktop, right? You are a frequent user of B1UP, you know that there is a specific menu on the add-on, but you can also do many things on the SAP Business One screens. Some examples that we can achieve with B1UP. We can, for example, do B1UP validations. Let's say that we have different production lines, and one production line, let's say, is for production orders lower than 100 pieces, and the other one is for bigger ones. So in the SAP Business One production order screen, we can validate that quantity of the production order, and we can select by default one production line or the other one, or the other production line. That would be an example. We can, with B1UP, we can also trigger executable files. An example could be, the one that I have here. So we can trigger and this is commonly used for partners. I think this is not that much a secret, but maybe useful for some of them. So with B1UP, we can launch, for example, the scanner simulator, all right, on our PCs. But we can also trigger CS scripts. I don't know, imagine that we have a script to remove the SSCCs. So we could create a button with B1UP, for example, and when we are clicking the button, we trigger the script. So the SSCCs on a specific pin are deleted. Why could be that useful, delete SSCCs? Because, for example, in some cases, we want to receive from production, not in an SSCC, but in a bulk, let's say, mode. So we can move not only pallet by pallet, but we can move larger quantities with just inserting the quantity and going forward. That's another example. Also, we can insert functional buttons. For example, I don't know, we have a report. Imagine that we have generated a query for sales orders with certain characteristics. So we have already filtered them. Then we can create a B1UP button, which is running the pick list robot. And that group of sales orders that we have already selected on my report, we are going to create pick lists from them. So that could be very useful also for some customers. So these are all examples, and all of them are related to these main concepts that we have already discussed. These business examples that I have just mentioned, they will be explained in more detail in the text that is going to go together with the presentation.